Please be able to hear me. Oh no, I need some lights. My camera's not working at the front.
Do you want this light here?
Yeah, totally.
Action.
That light's piss poor. Marie's gonna join. Start again and we'll find it. Marie, can you hear me okay? My camera's awful, the lights are bad. But I don't have my mic on. I think it's going to be a problem. Can you hear me okay? Sound good? I don't think I'm going to have sound and power at the same time. I should just do it off the laptop, I think. Marie, can you hear me? I don't know how to do the text on the thing. I can hear you. Thank you. Oh my god, this is horrible. This is really bad. It's a little bit delayed. We've got Haley playing with the cats.
Hello.
Press live chat. Haley,
Yes.
how do we get live chat?
What am I doing?
I've no idea. This is Haley and Marie
Hello.
with the beautiful teeth.
What am I doing?
Live chat. Wait, I've just uploaded. I've got it on my phone at the moment. Oh, the kittens. Do you want to see the kittens? Not you, just the kittens.
I am.
So this is Bo, and she's beautiful. Aren't you, Bo? She's lovely. This is my cat.
No, it's not.
Sorry guys, I don't know who else is in. Hopefully Arnold and everyone.
What am I doing on here?
I've no idea. Arnold, thank you for coming back. I'm now off to bed. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Thank you. I'll talk to you. Yeah, talk to you about Nicole. Only me watching. Not sure if it was the old one. Probably back with the cat videos. Eelfish, yeah. Cats and fish. Yeah. To watching, thank you. You should have Cleverleaf contact you soon. Oh, so is that another sponsor, Arnold? Cleverleaf. Yeah, I got you there, Marie, of one. I'll try and switch the camera around. It's much better looking than I am.
I don't know what you want me to do with that.
Yeah, another sponsor. Right, cheers, Arnold. Thank you for that. I did get in touch with Nicole. She's got back in touch with me, so I'll speak to you about that tomorrow on email or whatever. If you drop us a message whenever you're about, and I'll have a little chat with you. I'll give you a call or something like that. That'll be great. Sorry, guys. Thanks for dropping in on this one as well. I know there's 9 of you in now. Thanks for Marie to coming straight over, and Haley for telling everyone. I had a bit of an issue. Hopefully you can hear me all right. If you can let us know, Marie, that'd be great. I don't know how to make him like Marie. If I make a moderator, yeah, add as moderator, manager moderator, and also Arnold. Yeah. So I've just made you guys moderators because you guys know more than I do. So yeah, this is what I had, Marie. This is my tank power, and I pulled all this out to power the laptop, and it went rubbish. Yeah. Okay, mate. Very well. I'll do it for your first live. Yeah. Cheers, Arnold. It's not easy at all, and hopefully we'll catch up on the AA meeting on Wednesday. That'd be great, and we'll show some of the fish room as well. So thanks to everyone that's come across. I had some real bad technical issues. It's horrendous doing this for the first time, as Marie's saying there. I know Marie's got a really drunk tripod, which I'm doing it freehand, so it kind of looks like Marie's tripod. But yeah, it's difficult doing a live stream when you're sort of talking to your phone without anyone there. I'm sure Marie can appreciate that. It's very difficult to talk without any sort of yeah, I'll find out. Right. It's very difficult to talk about something when you don't have direct questions coming to you. So I'd like to my next live stream. Yeah, tripod's be replaced. I'm not sure if it was a tripod, Marie, or if it was the controller of the tripod that was the issue, but it'll all go well in the end. So yeah, it's difficult to do the live streams when you don't have like co-hosts. Hopefully I can get sort of. I'm sure Pure and Shrimples will come on, maybe Arnold as well, and just. You can hear. I'm not sure you can hear the rain. It's like literally bouncing in Yorkshire tonight. It's really loud on the conservatory roof. Oh, bad. Yeah, it'd be so much easier to have co-hosts on the live stream with me, just to to make conversation, and it gives you guys a better watch as well, because you've got someone that's going to sort of questions and lead to an answer in the end as well. Haley's just brought me this plant thing over. She didn't want to be on the camera tonight, so a long day. Yes, let's do one. Get Haley on too. Haley, you've been requested. I'm going to put her on the camera, Marie. Cheers, Jeff. Thanks for coming over. Thanks, Red Laser. So Haley's just here now. She's going to come on camera. She's the better half of Horizon Fish Keeping.
Would you say
So
as
hello,
well?
Haley.
Hello.
You're very zoomed in there. So, do you want to say hello to everyone now?
Hello, everyone.
There's Marie, Jeff, Pelham, Red Laser.
Hi, Red Laser. Hi, Jeff.
Kings has
Hi,
just
Marie.
gone. Arnold.
Good night, King.
She's very
Hi,
shy on
Marie.
the camera. It's difficult to do. Yeah, it's difficult to do when you. She's not a camera person. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the rain. I want to actually try and show you if I can, because that is absolutely bouncing. We've had like 6 days of just nice sunshine, and I mean, look at this. This is craziness. I don't know if you can see it, but it's bouncing. This is Corridori breeding weather, by the way. If you're into breeding fish, this is what you want. If you've got a Cory tank set up, do a water change right now, and you will have eggs in the morning. Marie, them new Venezuelans that you've got, get a water change going, you'll have eggs spawning up on it, and you'll have eggs in the morning. Guarantee that. 100%. So yeah. Hello, God. Nice to see you, God. Thank you all for coming over, by the way. That's awesome. I know I've dropped from like 15 to 6, but it is what it is, isn't it? Not raining here. You out of rain in the West Country, because that's the better part of Britain. So, have you guys got any questions? Marie, I need to get some sort of link to off YouTube. That'd be great. I do have Instagram, Horizon Fish Keeping. You can inbox me on there if you want. And I've got Jeff. I think if you got links to Arnold, Marie, you can get hold of my Facebook page from him as well. I just don't want to put it on YouTube for obvious reasons, but Jeff and Arnold have got them details. If you do want to get in contact, if you don't, then fair enough. But if you do, then you can get in touch through Jeff or Arnold if you like. Are you on Discord? Yes, I've just set up Discord, Marie. I've no idea how to use it, but I set it up so I could speak to Jeff. So if maybe Jeff could send you a link to my Discord, I'm not sure. All social medias, yeah, fair enough. On my channel, right? Fair enough, Marie. I just didn't want to sort of push into anything, but if you want to chat out of YouTube, that'd be great. I can't use it either. No, Jeff. I've got Jeff on Discord. I'm not sure how to use it. Jeff knows better than me, being the younger gentleman. He knows more about that than me. But if maybe Jeff or Arnold could send that across to you, and that'd be great. So, do you guys want to see out else, or talk about anything else? Yeah. Jeff's got Discord there too as well. I need a tripod. I've actually got about 3 tripods. Cats, right. I'll try and find them, Marie, because they're darting around like nutcases. Haley's giving them some food, I think. I don't know. I take it you're a cat person, not cats. Elfish says, Elfish Tank says not cats. I'm actually concerned. This is an actual thing. So my tank in my living room, which is just here, you might have seen before when I was showing you the tank. It's an open top tank and the sofa's here. So the kittens have been like clawing at the glass, but it's open. And I was wondering if maybe they could eat him, I'm not sure. He's David as well. There's always a Dave, Marie. There's millions of us. Oh. So yeah. You can add you as mod. Yes, Jeff, I will add you as mod, no problem. Moderator, managing moderator, there you go, Jeff. Hopefully you guys will moderate it far better than I will, because I've got absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but it's really nice. So I get what Keith was saying about when you've got the guys in the chat. It's very different to doing the videos where you just sort of record something. So like I do a lot of the fish room tours and the fish shop tours, and Haley's just got one of the kittens here. Look. So this is Poppy, the white one. She's a bit shy still. She's a bit shy. But yeah, so what Keith was saying, it's easy to do a video on the live streams because you're sort of there with the people and the people can ask you questions and stuff like that, which I totally understand. But it's difficult in the perspective of like, when I'm so used to making videos and I just post it and I sort of don't know the people that I'm posting out to, and everyone sort of watches it and likes it or whatever. Whereas this is much more personal because at any moment someone could be trolling you or saying your live stream is rubbish, Dave, and I wish you'd never joined it or whatever. So I'm so grateful to have you guys in from Jeff's live streams. So like, you know, most of you guys from Jeff's live streams. And like Jeff says all the time, you guys are a good community, and everyone gets along, and we've all got the same interest in mind. We all want to talk about fish and tanks and what we're doing this week, and it's so nice just to have that, you know, people that are just joining in with a conversation rather than sort of trolling and stuff like that. Yeah, I see that as well, Marie, the subscriber only. So I was going to set it subscriber only, but I didn't because I didn't realise that I could do that until I'd actually posted live. So I've had a few people in here that are subscribed to me. I've had, to be honest, when my camera cut out on me, I had a look and I dropped a few subscribers, which fair enough. If they're not interested in my content, that's great. You know, they can go and watch other people, and they might. A lot of people that I have subscribed to my channel originally was into planted tanks, and that's what I used to do. I used to do planted tanks like this, and I'm very much moved into the breeding fish videos and fish room tours. So when I was doing the fish room and fish shop tours, I got a lot of subscribers from that. So I went from like 300 maybe to where I am now, like 700 subscribers, doing the fish shop tours, because the fish shop tours were getting me like 5k views. But I'm really stuck on that 755. That's like my subscriber limit. It gets to 755, and then people just drop off. Or, you know, like I'll get to 756 and someone will leave, or 758. I mean, I think we were like 759 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden I like looked at my subscriber count and 4 people had dropped off, and I'm like, oh my god, I was nearly there, nearly made 760. And it's such a shame because like everyone on YouTube wants to make that 1,000 subscribers, and just to see if we make 20 pence off a video, it's just to see if we can get there and be monetized. And it's a struggle. Like we all want to have the community, but in the same respect, we all want to be at that 1,000 subscribers, and just, you know, to see what happens when you get there, sort of thing. So no problem, Jeff. Thank you for being here. It's awesome. Yeah, Marie as well. great community. I agree with you. It's really good. Rob, have you done Wharf Aquatics yet? No, I haven't, Rob. Wharf Aquatics has been on my list for a long time. The problem is we're doing the fish shop tours. We had on Jeff Pelham's live stream the other evening, we had Big Fish Lad, and he's quite local to me. Well, he's not local, but he's maybe 30 miles away from me. And we do a similar sort of genre video, so we do the fish shop tours, and we've got our own tanks and stuff like that. And the problem is we're doing the fish shop tours is I've done a few sort of sneaky ones where I've come in with the videos, and I've sort of done the videos and posted them online, whatever, and edited it. But a lot of the time, you need to get permission in the UK to film in a retail shop. You have to have like written permission, and it's sort of like an unwritten rule. So you kind of have to have permission, but you don't need permission, and that's where it's like a catch-22. So having permission written and having permission said is two different things. So if you have permission written, you are totally welcome to video. But having permission said, which I've had a lot of times, I'll go up to a member of staff and say, look, I've got a YouTube channel. I'd love to do a tour of your shop. I'm not reviewing you in any way or like that, but I'd love to sort of feature what you sell and what you do. And if the member of staff says, that's great, yeah, do what you want, basically, which 9 times out of 10 you'll get, that's not actually permission in the way that you should have it in the UK, but it's enough to do the video, if you know what I mean. Like, you're right there and then, so you're just going to walk around and film. So like the Nautilus one that I did, I actually got contacted by the owner's daughter for that one. She said, oh, come and do Nautilus, it'll be awesome. So I did the fish shop tour, made a video about it. She contacted me a couple of days later and said, wow, your video's amazing, really love it. We'd love to post it on YouTube, on their Facebook page, whatever. And I said, I've got sort of something to tell you. I didn't ask permission. And she said, I know you didn't, because I'm the manager of the shop, and no one contacted me about doing the video. So I was like a bit, is it going to be okay, sort of thing. But she said, it's fine, we're going to put it on the Facebook page. That video got I think 6,800 views within 24 hours. And it was awesome. But in theory, I didn't have written permission to do the fish shop tour. But I still did the tour anyway, and it were all good. But you could have got in a bit of trouble for that, copyrights and stuff like that. And basically, in the UK, when you're doing the tours and stuff, you need to have permission to show the prices in the shops. So with Wharf Aquatics, getting back to you, Rob, I've contacted Wharf before on numerous occasions, just sort of inquiring, look, I'm coming over, I want to do a video of your shop. I'm likely to buy fish, because that's what I do when I go to these shops. I support the shop that I'm going to go into. So like Ferry Bridge, I spent maybe £200 in their shop. They made me a cup of tea, we had a good time, I was there for 3 hours, they were awesome. Whereas Wharf Aquatics is a bit, because so many people have done the videos of the shop, it's difficult to sort of, they don't know who I am, and I don't know who they are, basically. So it's difficult to do, but I'd love to do Wharf, it'd be awesome. Are you that way, Rob? I don't know. I think it's south to me, I'm not sure. I'm up in West Yorkshire, so I'd love to trip down there. I'd love to do some fish room tours. So my ideal situation is, obviously I keep fish, I've got a fish room. I'm doing fish room tours as much as I can. Fish shop tours as much as I can. But I'd love to jump in and do personal places, because fish keeping's a real kind of niche pet hobby, and there's so many people that have got these secret fish rooms. Even like me, 90% of my family don't know I've got a shed in the garden with 26 tanks in it. They don't know, I breed fish and I make profit off it and stuff like that. But I'd love to go and meet people, face to face. That's what the UK misses. We don't have these, these fish clubs and places where we can go and talk about his hobby and do stuff like that. And I'd love to, I even thought about doing it myself, I've got spare time, I've got a bit of money spare. Maybe I should rent out a community hall and get a bit of a fish auction going, something like that. That'd be awesome. And I'd love to do these meet and greets and talk to people that subscribe to my channel that are from the UK. And also just do bits of tours on what they've got going on, because I might breed like rainbow fish. They could have like all sorts of stuff going on at the houses, and this is what the UK fish scene, I'll call it, is missing, because we don't have the community like the USA. They've got like the breeding projects and all this stuff going on. All you've got to do is like look at Aquarium Co-op. You know, Corey's got the Seattle Society of Fish Keeping. They've got breeding projects there, and they all know each other, and there's so many people involved in it. It's crazy. But we don't have that in the UK, and it's a shame really, because it's a nice hobby to have. You know, most of the people, 99.9% of the time, the people that are involved in the hobby are awesome. You know, I've never met a bad person in this hobby. You know, in all the fish keeping stuff that's going on, you can talk about, you know, how's your pH doing there. You know, if you say, for me, like in Yorkshire, I could say, what's the pH in Birmingham? You know, like there's Marie that's down in the West Country. What's your pH doing? You know, how are you keeping fish? What kind of fish do you keep? It's so different from place to place. It's awesome, you know, and that's the way it goes. But yeah, so I'm just going to try and catch up on these comments, because I've just talked for about an hour, but we'll just go back into the dining room where the big tank is. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this, me waffling on for 20 odd minutes. Yeah. Alan, it's the first live. That's true, Alan. Thank you very much. Sorry, Marie. I'm not sure who Alan is yet. You can do horizontal as well. It took me a while to figure out. Orientation is locked. Rotate device. Yeah, so I need to go into my settings by the looks of that. Orientation is on. No, I'm breaking it, Marie. No, that's too much. That's too far. When it turns that way, does it turn for you? I'm not sure. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Have to do it before you start, I think. Yeah, right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Alan is in New Zealand. That's crazy. My sister actually lives in Kalgoorlie in Australia. She's a citizen there now, so she's been there for like 15 years. She loves Australia. It's beautiful. Like, so, yet to go visit, and if I go visit, I will definitely be catching wild fish. If you guys got any questions, let me know. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. You're a natural at this. Thank you, Haley. She always gives me comments when I'm doing really bad. I'm just like focused into this green bit here, but I like this whole tank here. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. So the first time I ever did a live stream with Jeff Pelham and Arnold, I'd never done a live before, and I was just having a massive panic attack, and Arnold really, really helped me out. It would just text me saying, "Dave, you'll be fine." I said to Arnold, I had like 200 videos on YouTube, and I'm like, I can't do a live stream, it's going to be insane. And Arnold like, "Dave, you'll be fine, you'll be fine." Anyway, I did the live stream for like 2.5 hours with Jeff and Arnold, I think, and we had Shane as well. Shane's awesome. And after the show, we sort of had a little bit of a conversation. Arnold was like, you've done that live stream, like you've been doing it for like 20 years. And I'm like, I can't believe I just pulled it off myself. But I'm quite a confident person myself, work on building sites, so you've got to have a little bit about you when you're working with like 20 blokes every day. So, yeah, it's difficult, but I'm still quite confident. Jeff Pelham, very nice to meet you, Haley. Yeah, so that's my other half, Jeff. The better half, I should say. The one that keeps me under control and not so much my addiction under control. She feeds it a little bit actually. Aquarium Manuals, hi Haley. Here it is, Haley Hunter. Just nice to talk to everyone. See, the thing is with Haley, I'm obsessed with fish tanks, that's clear. And what I do is, Haley's quite an early sleeper, and I stay awake till sort of midnight. I do sleep really well, but as soon as sort of Haley falls asleep, I watch all the videos. Like I'm into Keep Fish Pure and Shimples, Jeff Pelham's videos. I absolutely cane them. So as soon as I lay in bed in the night, I'll press play and I'll just watch video after video. I don't watch any other TV. I just watch YouTube, bit of Netflix and stuff. And I watch as many videos as can. I mean, I watch, Corey McElroy with Aquarium Co-op, Zenza stuff, Keeping Fish Simple from Australia. And that's what I do, And I just like to book up on my hobby. And thank you very much, Jeff. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. That's a really nice comment. And I said that on one of my comments to one of our videos the other day. Someone that's so sincere and just a nice gentleman in general. I really, I've been welcomed from day one, and it is really welcoming to meet you, Jeff. To be honest, I really appreciate that. And also you, Marie, you're a nice lass as well. from a West Country lass, but same crazy hobby as us. Marie, I watch so much Netflix, they should give it me for free, and I've got whatever it's premium. I've had it for years as well. I actually got rid of my TV license because all we do is stream YouTube and Netflix. We don't have any aerials or anything. So Jeff, in the UK, we have to pay a TV license to watch BBC, so British Broadcasting channels, and it's quite expensive actually. It's like I don't know, maybe $200 a year, something like that. And we have to pay that to watch the broadcasted channels. But in the UK now, I mean, most people are streaming now, so it were an old school thing. I watch BBC iPlayer. See, you need the license, I think, for that. I'm not sure. Aquarium's on than me. I have no TV, YouTube. It's all fair enough, man. Fair enough. We have to pay almost any TV. Yeah, I get that as well, Jeff. I mean, it's great to be in the USA till you live in the USA, I guess. I've been over to the US probably maybe 10 times when I was younger. We used to go to Florida. We used to go on, for vacation and stuff. So I've been to Miami. I've been to Cape Canaveral. Basically all down that coast on family holidays. And it is expensive. And the police there are a little bit keen. I remember my dad getting pulled over. We went through like a Cribs or Bloods area. I don't know which one it was. And my dad had like a red T-shirt on, and the police pulled us over and they were like, "Where you from?" Whatever. And my dad was like, "We're from UK," like scared. And they basically said, if you wear that T-shirt through this area, this block, you're probably likely to get killed. So it made him take it off. So yeah, they were pretty rough. It's funny you say that, Jeff, because a lot of people in the UK would rather live in the US. I feel that the US has got more freedom than the UK. UK is very governed by, obviously we've got monarchy, so the kings and queens and whatever. But I think the states have got, with the Fifth Amendment and all that sort of stuff. I don't know anything about politics. I don't even pretend to know. But yeah, I think a lot of people in the UK would rather live in the US, and a lot of the US people, I mean, we're just a big island at the end of the day. But we're pretty free in the UK as well. It's tit for tat, I think. But yeah, you have a lot of friends in the UK. Most of the live streams, Jeff, you're on with people from the UK. We're pretty good guys, like. I'll tell you what I love about the US. I'd love to, if I were going to live in the US, I'd love to live in a southern state. So like Texas or somewhere like that. I love the southern accent. I love the southern food. I think that's where I'd want to be. The northern states are not so much. So like your New Yorks and your Seattles and all that, I think I'd be away from them. The southern states, I think the country type of thing. I love the old Ford F-150s. I watch Vice Grip Garage and loads of junkyard digs and all that sort of stuff as well. I'm into cars. I love cars, and I love old cars as well. Yeah, I agree. Texas, yes, I agree with that. Something fishy. What does it do to chicks? In Michigan, it's called. Yeah, I agree with you. Are you quite northern, Jeff? Michigan. So you like? I've lost my geography here. This is where I failed geography. Michigan. I'm just trying to find you on the map on the laptop. Michigan. Yeah, the state looks like a mitten. Oh, he's back. Hello, Arnold. Nice to see you again. Thank you very much for coming back. I'm just trying to find Jeff on him. Well, not Jeff, but hi, Zach. Zach, where's Zach in America? Where are you in America, Zach? I'm just trying to find where Michigan is, 'cause I'm not actually familiar with that area of America. Oh yeah, so you like, is it Midwest, Jeff? You like Midwest? No, Mid-East, maybe? By the Great Lakes. Beautiful Los Angeles, wow. Yeah, so you're in the warm bit then, Zach. I've never been to LA, but I'd love to have a look at that. I'd like to go to LA. Yeah, that's one place I'd love to visit. Without sort of giving away your location, Zach, are you North LA, South? Midwest bearing east slightly. Mitten shape. I'm trying to find you, Jeff, on the map here. I've got it up on the laptop. Michigan. You're in the north, yeah. So you're a little bit cooler up in the north. I haven't done LA, but I'd like to do LA. I'm really bad at the states actually. I should know more because I was pretty good at geography at school. But yeah, I'd love to do. I'm hoping once children have grown up a little to tour. I'd like to get like I've seen these. I don't know if you guys know in the States they do like these rent-a-camper things. We'll probably get murdered in New York, but on the first night. But I'm hoping we can do like a rent-a-camper thing, and travel a little bit. So I mean, the only place I've been in the States is I went to Miami. I've been to Miami Beach and all that stuff. Like it were very much a holiday from the UK. But my holidays were we used to go to Italy or France every year, and then every 2 years we'd do the States. So yeah, I've found you now, Jeff, on the map. It's such a big place. I'm if you can imagine like the UK, I bet the UK could fit into Alabama, pretty much. It's so small compared. Like for us, like a 2 hour drive. If I have to drive 20 minutes to the shop, it's like a real chore for us. Whereas you guys probably, I mean, some of you guys that are living in, the southern states, you have to drive like 9 days just to find a Walmart, I imagine. Yeah, Marie, we just got so I've got I've got a BMW like estate. I'm not bragging or anything. We've got like I don't know what you call what's it called in America? Like I'm not sure what it's called, like the long car. So we bought a trailer tent, and I'm trying to get like a tow bar fitted to it, like a hitch or whatever, so we can pull it to do some camping in summer. I got it off one of my friends. He got some inheritance when his parents died, and sorry, and he bought a caravan. So I bought the trailer tent off him for like real cheap. So I'm yet to take that out yet, but I'd love to go out camping on there, and it'd be awesome. Yeah, and Blue Rainbow's looking awesome. That's one's actually bred them. Laugh out loud, I remember Marie in Devon, like the cream, and Andrew in Yorkshire, like the pudding. That's awesome, Red Laser. Yeah, so I'm from Yorkshire as well. She can remember me like the pudding and all. Jesus. Great to see everything's going fine, Dave. We had a bit of an issue. I don't know if you were there, Arnold. Yeah, but thank you very much for coming back in. Yeah, cheers, Arnold. We'll catch up with you later. But thanks. Yeah, it's been a rough old road. I think I've done 8 live streams and I've made 37 minutes out of it. So, but thanks for coming back in, Arnold. I really appreciate that. I do love Yorkshire puddings. Jeff, you'll never eat a Yorkshire pudding like you will in Yorkshire, that's for sure. I'll send you some in post. They'll be the best Yorkshire puddings you've ever had. And some proper Yorkshire gravy and all. Not like that southern stuff that Marie makes. Yeah, I'll catch you in a bit, Arnold. Thank you very much for dropping back in. I love the Dales. Yeah, it's beautiful, Marie. Have you visited much of Yorkshire, Marie? Once. Where did you, just to the Dales? Yeah, she's right, Haley's right. Haley, I'm going to make you well, I don't know why you're not a moderator, because you're like the main moderator. Such a long drive, yeah, agreed. So last time I came to West Country, Marie, I went to Taunton. I've been to Taunton probably 8-9 times. I've done Cornwall and Devon probably 3 or 4 times. And from my house in West Yorkshire, it's roughly about 5 hours, but maybe 6-7 of them times it's took me at least 7 hours. That M42 and M5 is just horrendous, real bad. Yeah, Fish Shop Matt. Yeah, I did message Fish Shop Matt, so I'm gonna meet Fish Shop Matt at the store. When he were doing the thing with MD, me and Haley were gonna pop down, and we were gonna have a bit of a holiday in Devon, and then do like a bit of a fish shop tour. So I was speaking to Fish Shop Matt on Instagram, and he said, "Yeah, come down, Dave. It'll be awesome." And Matt watched a couple of my videos, and they were well game for meeting up. And I said, can you do us a half an hour interview, or whatever? And this is before Fish Shop Matt had his actual channel. So he was doing loads of stuff with MD, fish tanks, and all that stuff. And I said, look, I'd love to come down and just do a bit of an interview. We'll walk around the shop, do a tour, whatever. And he was like, yeah, come down. And I think I got poorly one week, the week that was supposed to go down. Haley had organised a hotel and everything. And I didn't actually manage to go down that weekend, and it was just a real like. I'm disappointed that I didn't go now because my channel's getting bigger, and I wish I just had that content, you know, with Fish Shop Matt as well, because he went from sort of working with MD Fish Tanks, and he went from that to, you know, now he's got 60,000 subscribers, and I think if I'd have had that content, it might have grown my channel a bit. I know that's a selfish thing to say, but it'd be nice to go down and meet everyone and just see what's going on and see the puff fish and whatever, and it'd been a good do, but just one of them things at the time. I felt, you know, I got unwell and I just couldn't make the trip, so we didn't end up going. Yeah, he is getting big now. I mean, Fish Shop Matt. I always sort of say, like, if you can get, like, we've got our own community, and we're like, there's Jeff and Arnold and you and Marie, and there's loads of people that, you know, mainly from Jeff, actually, from Jeff's channel. And the thing is, what I like, because we're such a small group, you know, I don't know how many there is. Jeff will know better. There could be 1,000, you know, 500 people, because we're such a small group, but we're all focused on the same thing. We all want to keep fish. We all want to do, you know, plants, and like Jeff, he specialises in cichlids. I do rainbow fish. And then you've got like Keith who does plants, and you've got Shane that does koi, and it's such a nice group of people, and they're all, you know, it's worldwide, and it's awesome, and I love that. You know, you get on a live stream, there's 14 people in here, but it's so personal, and I think that really helps to just have that community, and you know, it's nice, really nice, and everyone helps each other. You know, we're all moderators on each other's channel, and if there's someone that's acting up a little bit, you know, boot them out, and that it's nice to have that sort of like security blanket. Like it's good for me now. I know I can do a live stream, and I've got like Jeff, Marie, Haley. You know, there's people that are moderators on my channel that'll be like, you know, if someone pops up with something a bit out of order or says something that's not very nice to someone else, they're gone. You know what I mean? And that's your protection blanket, and it's really nice. It's nice to have that, you know, to have that nice people around you. And I know what I'm trying to say, but it's difficult to express it right now. But yeah, so Red Laser, yeah, I've actually contacted YouTube regarding that, the notification bell. So I've had that a few times because I've been on Jeff's live streams on a Wednesday night. I think I've been on 2 or 3 of them, and a few of Jeff's subscribers have, you know, they've taken a liking to me or my channel, whichever, and they've all said that they've struggled to click the notification bell. I mean, this is a big ask. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but after the live stream, if you could have a look at that. If you're not subscribed and you don't want to subscribe, then obviously don't. But if you are subscribed, if you can't click the notification bell, if you can just let me know. I've got my Instagram page, it's Rising Fish Keeping. If you can just drop us a message in there, you don't have to even follow that. Just let us know, you know, if you can't press it or not, whichever. Because I've actually contacted YouTube customer services regarding that, and they said they can't see a problem, which is really strange because I don't have any. All my videos are set for not for kids, which you need to do for monetization, and you also need to do that for the bell icon. So I'm not sure what's going on there with that. And I've also looked through. I had a few copyright strikes, which is really weird because I pay for my editing suite. And I've had a few, like, I've sort of battled with YouTube and said, look, I pay for a license for my editing suite, so I shouldn't be getting sort of strikes on there or anything like that. So they've actually took a couple of I think I had like 12 copyright strikes, and I've now got 2, so they took like 10 off, which is, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Just catching up on comments, guys. 3 hours later, what's that for? Jeff Pelham. I would make one recommended. Dave Red Laser is a top moderator. Oh yeah, Red Laser. Yeah, sorry again, Red Laser. You are literally a godsend to Jeff Pelham's live streams. Yeah, you should definitely be a moderator, 100%. Jeff, if you can throw up who you trust on my live stream now, and I'll make them moderators as you say, sort of thing. I know you obviously you have these guys, a lot of these guys on your streams, so I'll make them moderators. But yeah, Red Laser. I mean, I talk to Red Laser every week, so I should know. But yeah, he's now a moderator. So welcome to the Horizon Fish Keeping gang. I need to make a thing like you, Jeff, where you've got the punchline. I've been told I've made everyone a mod. Yeah, I mean, I want to. Red Laser, no problem, Red Laser, at all. You are an absolute diamond on Jeff's streams. People like you is hard to find, really is. Same with Jeff and Marie and everyone else. Yeah, don't listen to the haters. I make mods as a courtesy. I had to wait for my mod, Jeff, on your page. So I'm gonna try and get you into the tank a little, because these Buzzmanis, I mean, you guys can comment different if you want, but look at the colours. Like, this is like my favourite tank in the world. I love sitting in my dining room. Sorry about the green algae. Like I said, it's in the. But look at this. This is a baby angel, and he's this guy. Well, I don't know if it's a girl or boy, but there's two. There's one there, one there. They're awesome. These are my blue rainbows that I bred. So these guys are about maybe 6 months old. This is a dwarf neon rainbow female with a yellow tail. The male's got the red. And look at these Buzzmanis. I mean, I can't. This is like my favourite rainbow fish. If I could go to like Papua New Guinea or Australia and catch these guys out, I'd love to get some wild caught ones. Life Lesson Vlogs, hello. Nice to see you there. Thanks for joining the live. I'm just, it's my first live streams tonight, so please bear with me. It's been a rough one. We've managed to sort out loads of little quirks, but it's going all right so far. 47 minutes in, 14 people watching, 10 likes. Thank you everyone that's joining into the live. I really appreciate it. There's one thing I want to ask you guys as well. I got some blackbeard algae on this tank. So in the UK, we can't buy hydrogen peroxide from anywhere. It's mainly for hairdressers. But I think you might have to have like a bit of a license, chemical license, whatever. So you can see just here on the lily, if you look on the stem, there's some blackbeard on there. So what I've been doing is cutting it away. So tomorrow I'll cut this real low and just take it out. And this is sort of taken over now. But these bits and bats here and there. So the leaves have really come back now. But these were just covered in it. Look at that blue rainbow, and wow. You can get 3%. Right, I didn't know that. Thanks, Bree. I had my first batch of Buzzmani growing out. Nice eelfish. So these guys, I've had them for about, I bought them from a local shop actually. I think I might have had them for about, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months. But no, probably 5 months, because we lived in the house now for about 6 months when we moved. But the colours are just coming through. Look at that blue and the yellow. And it's all males, because I don't want... rainbow fish are very strange, because if you put certain females together, they look similar and they'll breed and interbreed, and then you'll end up with loads of grey fish. And I wanted like a colourful tank, so I've got so much green in here. I just wanted like the pops, so you got the poppy yellow, poppy yellow, black, you know, like the blue. This guy's got like blue and pectoral fins are like kind of blue. It just sort of works, and then like I've just got this like little red planet in the middle. It just looks awesome. I love it. I love this tank's like my feng shui, whatever. Like I can sit and watch this tank all night. It's great. Really is nice. Such a nice like it's like my peaceful area. Like I can just sit here and I want to get some bloodworms. Should get some bloodworms and see what. Do you guys melt your bloodworms or not? Like I've got the freezer here. Let's get the lights on. So yeah, I've just got the freezer here. But I've got like a drawer. And this has got all my fish stuff in. So we'll go bloodworms. So I get the frozen bloodworms like these. Then I'll just have to put you down for 30 seconds. So yeah, I get these. I don't know, do you guys melt them or not? Like I do. Like pop them out and we're going into tropical temperatures, aren't we? So like three bloodworms. Pop these in. And they go wild, like they go absolutely nuts. Like watch these guys on these bloodworms. So they'll just start like absolutely caning the bloodworms. Like sometimes I melt them if I need to feed the cories, but sometimes I don't. I just like leave them like that. Like the mid swimmers, they attack it. Yeah, red laser, I melt them. See, I never know what to do. Like, should I melt them or not? But they go, look at the rainbows. They're like making bubbles and stuff in the water. And then like the angels there, like scouting it out. There's one that's come down here in the flare. Cat rainbow is like psycho mode for it. Yes, I found hydrogen. Where can you get the hydrogen peroxide from? Is it like eBay, Amazon? What? I melt mine. Yeah, I know you do, babe. Yeah, I do that sometimes, Marie, as well. That Bozeman has just got like a full cube of bloodworms there. Yeah, they're loving them bloodworms. So this is like a bit of a treat. I usually feed this live baby brine and mainly sort of dry foods as well. I found some really good high protein pellets that I will show when we do Jeff Pelham's live stream on Wednesday. I'd like to show the pellets that I use for breeding fish. So a lot of my food that I use in the fish room is different to what I use in my display tanks. So these display tanks I probably feed every 2 days, whereas the breeding tanks I feed every day. I mean, look at these guys, they're absolutely savages. The colours are so nice though, it's so nice. I think, I'll tell you what I need to get in this tank, red rainbows. Like the male reds, I don't know if you've seen them where they've got like, it's like full blood red and they've got like them speckles and sparkles in them. They'd look awesome next to Bozeman. Rob don't use bloodworms. Are you, you'll be mosquito larvae, something like that maybe? So Marie, bloodworms are well known for causing bloat. They also carry some sort, I can't remember what bacteria it is, but they're not very good for fish as a whole food, but they're really good as a treat. I'm sure Rob will know better. There's loads of problems with bloodworms. California blackworms is a really good food. Yeah, so don't. Yeah, Rob's on the money there. It's the problem is with bloodworms is they carry so much bacteria, frozen or fresh, whichever you get, and as a food for breeding, me personally, I wouldn't use a bloodworm to as like like a food that if you're going to try and condition a fish, I'd usually use like a live California blackworm, or you can use frozen brine shrimp. That's a really good food. Live baby brine, which I usually put like frozen brine because it's like the adult sized, and then I use baby brine as well. So the adult fish, I don't know if it works or not, but everyone's sort of got this theory about if the adult fish see live baby brine shrimp in the tanks, that triggers spawning because there's food for the babies. And I agree with that sort of situation. But yeah, as a whole, bloodworms, frozen or not, are not the best food for fish in general, but they're all right for a treat, I think. But like Rob said there's not much nutritional value. They're not protein rich like some of the pellets that you can buy or live baby brine, and they're not as good as brine shrimp or copepods or anything like that. But we can get more into that, the breeding stuff, on Jeff's stream. Yeah, the cat's playing with the ball, Marie. They keep running around my chair, to be honest. Yeah, treats are fine. California blackworms get fit. Yeah, I totally agree with Rob there. They're not the best food. California blackworms are much better. But yeah, they're not the greatest food in the world. But like I say, it's if you want to get some bloodworms, because they're really highly visible, you see. So if I drop bloodworms in this tank, I know the rainbow is going to go wild on my live stream. So that's why I did it. So Red Laser says, Rob, do you have any advice on boosting white worms? So I culture Walter worms. I don't know if that's the same as what you mean, Red Laser. I culture white worms or Walter worms in like oats, and that usually does pretty well. And then what I do is I'll split the colonies. So they were dying out a little bit, so I took one that were doing all right, and I split into two and made another batch of that. Team Baby Brine, 100%, Rob. If you want to breed fish in any tank, Baby Brine shrimp will get you fish and eggs and spawning. If you feed Baby Brine shrimp, you will definitely have new fish. That's 100%. Yeah, Jeff, 100%. Yeah. I do. I've got the Zist hatcher, same as you, Jeff, and I do. I've actually got the Higer mini heater in the Zist brine shrimp hatcher, and I hatch it daily. And my fish tanks, as you've seen on my videos, are going absolutely wild. I've got Corridor fry, Betta fry, Rainbow fry. I've got rams in there that are just eating brine shrimp for fun. I mean, rams were my nemesis for 2 years nearly. I started the hobby 2 years ago, and the first fish that I tried to breed was German blue ram, and it just went so bad. And I fell out of it for a little bit, but I just carried on, continued with it. And it's took me 2 years to get. I mean, I've got a tank in the fish room. I've got a tank in there that's got like 80 blue rainbow fish. I've got 100 Betta fry, and they're all babies, and it's all from baby brine shrimp. That is the food to keep if you're doing any sort of fish keeping. It's brilliant. Yeah, I agree with you, Rob. So Rob just said then it's like the adults see the tiny food and they feel like confident enough to come out. Yeah, I agree with you totally there, Rob. So what I've found is I usually feed so heavy protein pellets, which I'll talk about on Jeff's stream, the ones that I use. And they're so heavy in protein, it's ridiculous. Like the actual granules feel heavy. But I feed that daily. And then I also, once I've done the dry foods, I'll just put like 2 squirts on a pipette of baby brine shrimp, and that's been triggering. Like I've never bred a pistos before, and I bought a trio. So I bought some cockatoides. I think it's like a triple red, male and 2 females, and I've actually split them up because they're just breeding so bad in the tank. They're just fighting each other. There's like eggs everywhere. And I've got a little dish that I've been putting agassiz eggs in. I've never done apistogrammas before, but I've just started spawning them now. I've got 4 tanks set up for apistogrammas just because the wholesaler that I'm supplying at the moment wants microcichlids. So I've shifted my whole fish room to them just to generate more money to build my fish room up. The pistos, I put up a couple of videos. I don't know if you guys have seen. I've been really struggling because I've got a bit of a Ramshorn snail problem. So I've been pulling the eggs from the caves, and I've been putting them in meth blue, and I think I had about nearly 200 eggs in one tank in a fry hatcher. I had the air stone in there, the temperature at like, I don't know, it might have been 78 degrees, something like that, Fahrenheit, and I meth blued it as well, but the meth blue seems to have changed the egg structure maybe. I don't know if they were light sensitive. I did ask on my video if they were light sensitive, because I know some eggs are. If you get light on them, that's it, they're done. I know most people keep them with the parents because the Epistos are generally good parents. But with the snail problem, what were happening is the parents were spawning in the caves, and then the snails were going in and eating them. So I was pulling the eggs, trying to hatch them like artificially, and I had 2 breeder boxes set up, the Fluval 2 litre and the Fluval 1 litre on my Betafry tank. So we're pulling in like 80-degree water, 8 Fahrenheit water, and they fungused up pretty fast. So I tried doing the meth blue method, which you do with like rams or whatever, and they just stacked it again. So I've run out now. I've got no eggs, but I've got like pairs of Epistos. So if you guys know about them, just drop us a message wherever, you know, on Instagram or on one of my videos. Yeah, cheers, Jeff. Thanks for that. I'd shrimp too. Yeah, so Rob, the only shrimp that I really do is cherry shrimp. I don't know if they're any good with the eggs or not. I've just got like, I started off with like 10 cherry shrimp. Now I've got like 2 million of them. So I've set up a little tank with just some Indian elm leaves, a bit of driftwood or whatever, and whatever, yeah. Piscagramas, I had yeah. Yeah, again, Marie saying shrimp. So, I mean, I think the issue that I've got is it's not so much the fungus. I can control the fungus with a meth blue, and I've also got some fungicide that I can put them into a breeder box. It were more the snails eating the eggs that were the issue. They were getting into the caves because on the night time when the lights ditched out, the snails were going underneath, because I made like, I know everyone pays like £100 for coconut caves, but I just buy a coconut from the supermarket and then like drill holes in it and then cut it in half with my jigsaw, and then I've got 2 coconut caves, if you know what I mean. But they were getting inside there, the ramsons, and they were just, I caught them a few times just eating away at an egg. So the kittens here, Marie, look. Papa. The kitten, sure. I was just going for some food. Sorry about all this mess, by the way. His house is generally quite tidy, but I pulled all this out so I could get the Apple Mac working, so I could get a charger going. But yeah, I think the ramsons were eating the eggs, and that were killing the batch sort of thing, which were a pain in the ass, to be honest. I didn't really want that to happen, but it just is what it is, isn't it? You've just got to do what you do. So I'm just going to catch up on the comments, guys. One moment. Right. Will a TRI it out till tomorrow? So let's click right, so we've got stop apologising, daft lad. Tell us for me, Rob. It's habit, isn't it? When you try and do something and then It's difficult. I don't know. Pure and simple. Tripod is built. Well, we can't wait. I want a full video and review by tomorrow night on that tripod, Marie. Minus the bottle of wine, by the way. I want to see tripod holding a bottle of red, actually. Right, my Bristol prickers invaded my pistos. That's sad. Episode. That's real bad, Jeff. That is my worst nightmare because I do have bristle nose around. So like I've got the angels in here, and my God, these cat balls are everywhere. I've got the angels in here, and basically I'm growing these guys up. I really want. So I've got these two here, which Arnold identified earlier for me, which I can't remember now. I think he said this one was a zebra. Yeah, this one's a zebra, and the other one I can't remember what it's called it now. There's two koi angels in here as well, which are evaded me right now. So I'm trying to grow them up, and I've just put this piece of slate just here in the open, so I can see it basically. So I'm hoping they'll spawn on there at some point. But I do have bristlenose plecos in here. I've got calico plecos in here, the LDA 16A, I think it is. That's pretty good. I think that's the actual name of it. LDA 16A, and I've got the albino white. So the LDA 16A and the albino white, they spawn quite often. I did actually see a baby in here. And what I do is I just pull them out and I give them to friends, or I'll just give them to the shop for free to sell or whatever. They usually hang out down here at the back, the babies. But yeah, I did see some babies. I'm hoping the koi angels will spawn and then fend away, so that the koi just heal it. One of them. And I can't see the other one right now, but I'm hoping they'll spawn on there. Because there's cories on the bottom as well. I've got like 4 different types of cories in this tank. But these guys are kind of pairing off because there's 2 that are similar. I don't know how they know they look like each other. But I'm hoping they'll just, pair off together or whatever. I'm just going to catch up on the comments one more time. Gin maybe. I don't like wine. Oh, fair enough. Mother's Ruin, they call it, don't they? Gin rhymes with Sinmarie. Get that, Jeff. Yeah, Rob says zebra. Yeah, I think Arnold said zebra too. Plus 90 for each. Snowball. Wait, no. £90 each, too much for go. I rarely drink 2 skin. I agree with that. I think that's fact in Britain. Everyone's just skin, aren't they? Yeah, coffee's not I like coffee. I love coffee. We have a French press. Not trying to sound posh, but I've always wanted a French press, so we bought one. And we got some coffee, and it just sent me into like heart attack mode the first time I used it because the coffee was so strong. A Bailey's at Christmas. I do like a pint because I'm a proper Yorkshire lad. So a pint of beer for me is pretty. I mean, I work with like on the building site there. I work with like 20 lads, and they're all proper Yorkshire lads. And if you know Yorkshire like I do, a pint and a pie is pretty much weekly. So I'm a proper Yorkshire bloke where I like a pint and a pot pie every now and again, as we do. But Hayley's very much a non-drinker. She looks after herself. Being a nurse and all that, she's works in healthcare and all that sort of stuff. So she's not much of a drinker, and she's not too keen on me having a pint and a pie, to be honest. Rob, that's a little bit naughty for the live chat bit. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. We could grow some real tropical plants then. Love a pie. But you'll be more Cornish pie, won't you? Cornish pasty. Yeah, she's the smart one. I'm the daft builder, cemented hands and all that. Oh, I didn't know you were a Yorkshire lad, Rob. That's nice to hear. Rob, don't encourage him. See, I told you, didn't I? She's the sensible one. All footy goers. Are you a footy goer? See, cost of living, mate. Just call him basement tomatoes. Yeah, I agree, Rob. But the other half is not so keen on the second shed. Are you a footy goer then, Marie? What who have we got down there? Taunton. I'm not sure. Bristol, no. Based in Hull, mate. Yeah. We actually went over there for a holiday. You'll probably know it. It was Arsender Hull, I think. I can't remember what it's called now. Haley will know. Haley will pop it up. I might be a smart one, but Dave doesn't listen very much. Funny enough, all my dad's side of the family are all from Hudders. Yeah, well, that's very local to me, as you can imagine. Well, I'm from Huddersfield, obviously, but yeah, that's very local. We are in the championship. Yeah, very posh, Jeff. French press here. We wouldn't say that's it. That's the back end of Hull, I think, isn't it? I don't know, the coast of Hull, I don't know. But yeah, we stayed in Wimbledon last year. It were alright, actually. I can't remember what the place was called. Haley will know, because she knows everything. It's not Dave's fault, it's his gender. I agree, Red Laser, and I knew I made you a top monitor for a reason. We drove to the Deep, which is in Hull. Yeah, we did, yeah. We haven't seen a dive. I go there tomorrow in a caravan for 4 days. Well, Rob, have fun. The last time I were there, when we went on holiday, in fact, the police turned up because a recently married couple were getting arrested, which were pretty nice. Marie, don't know. Marie don't know anything about it, but a cheer for the team. No, I don't know what you mean, Marie. Yeah, the place we stayed in were alright. Yeah, I nicked a load of stones off at beach because I'm a tight ass. And I think I've got them in my fish room now. I like filled the boot. My car was like sat on it bottom at Springs on the way home because I basically just rammed boot full of stones. Plymouth, yeah. I see you are a very Devon girl. Oh, see you later, Marie. Have a good one. Yeah, see you later, Life Lessons. Thanks for joining in there. Rob, I still stirred too. It's got to be done, Rob, to be fair. It's free scaping it, to be honest. So, Rob, while we're on this conversation, oh, not me. Not you, Dave. Me? Oh yeah. Get you. So you're still with us, Marie? Yeah. So Rob, do you do what with the Stearns? Like I put them in his bath and like flooded the bath to clean them off. Like I don't know if that's a thing or not. I could really do with Marie's new tripod right now because my arm is killing holding this phone. Yeah, I get you, Jeff. Get you. Too many Davids in this world. So, do you guys want to see or talk about? Oh, that's fish related. My bath is always full of hardscape. It's funny you say that. The first time I actually did a video on my YouTube channel. You might, if you wanted to go back and have a look, you could do. But I did a video and Haley were at work, and I said on the video, if you don't want to be murdered by your wife, then you should do this very quickly. And I was like spraying all the Stearns down that we got off that beach whilst you're at work. And I had to clean out the bath out because there's just sand like all over the place. You're all over the floor, all over the hallway. I'm like vacuuming up mad for like 3 hours trying to clean up before she got home from work. Eventually she watched the video, so she knew that the crime had happened. Boil them off. Yeah, so Rob, I've seen people boil like pebbles before. They're exploding and stuff. I filmed in the shop for about an hour. Do you know when I did I think it was the Ferry Bridge Aquatics one, the one that made me a cup of tea or whatever. I was there for so I had a day off work because I'm self-employed. So once the job's finished, if I can't get onto the next job for whatever reason, I might have a day off during the week. And I usually just jump in my car, get my filming stuff in car. I've got like a bag that's got like battery banks in it, all the cables, camera stuff, mics, whatever. And I'll just jump in the car, try and get to a shop, and then I'll try and record something. So that day I'd gone to Ferry Bridge Aquatics about, I don't know, I might have been there like 8:30 in the morning. I tried getting there before the customers got there. I think it was like a Thursday afternoon. I said, look, Thursday morning, sorry. I said, look, I've got a YouTube channel. I'd love to do a tour of your shop. I'm not going to review the shop or anything like that. I just want people to know on YouTube what you stock. So I got to the shop and they were like, yeah, great, you can do the shop tour. So I'd done like some filming, done the nano fish, whatever. They made me a cup of tea and I was just talking for like ages, like did loads of clips and trying to tour all the tanks. But I'd been there for from 9 o'clock in the morning to 2:30 in the afternoon. And my arms were literally like heavy as. I mean, because I work in construction anyway, so I'm used to holding bricks and trowels and cement and all that stuff. So it's unusual to hold a camera so still for so long, trying to talk as well. It's crazy, but yeah, I get that vibe, Marie, 100%. You left sand in the bath, ha ha. Yeah, that's probably true. That I agree with that. She knows why the plug was blocked. Well, this brunette here, Marie, her hair falls out every time she washes the shower. It doesn't fall out, but always blocks up everything. So she's got some answers to answer. Always check that the rocks are in it first, Haley. That's true. So there's many rocks that can hold limestone. And that will alter the pH and hardness in the water, which is, that's a good point actually, Haley, that you brought up there, which we found out very quickly when I did that first rainbow tank and the pH was 12.8 off the Richter scale and the hardness, my test couldn't even comprehend because it was just like solid limestone. I ended up putting Malawis in it because the water was so hard. Exactly, Rob. This is how much YouTube I watch in an evening. Like, she's learned so much of it. PHGH affected, yeah, 100%. Because there's so many rocks as well. Like, I used to go down to the local river. When I first started, I was like, I'm not going to buy any hardscape. I'm just going to go find it. And I was finding bits of rocks and wood and driftwood, and I found some good stuff as well. I made a video on that as well on my channel. But some of the driftwood were great. Like, I've got some still now in my turtle tank that, you know, my mini mush turtles, the driftwood that I found. But some of the rocks, like I used to leave them in water and then test the pH. So I'd put them in a bucket and then just like put one of them test strips in and just see what if it were doing out. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Thank you so much for coming. It's been awesome. It's been really good. I mean, I didn't expect this sort of turnout. I know a lot of the guys are from your channel as well, so I appreciate it very much. If I don't catch up with you during the week, we'll get that tour of the fish room on Wednesday evening. And thanks very much for coming in. Yeah, like EastEnders, Marie. Our football. I was just saying there, be surprised when I explain about active substrate over inert substrate, the endless arguments. I agree with Rob. There's so many people. The thing is with fish keeping as well, people have different experiences. So, like in here, I've just got like an inert substrate, but I do have some crushed coral mixed into that. But I have used like the fluval stratum, which is a pH killer. And where I am, well, where we are in Yorkshire, I live on the edge of a peat moss hill. So a lot of our water is like 6.2 pH out of tap, and I'm buffering my water up to get to 7. But yeah, there's so many people that want to fight and argue about different substrates and what it does to the water quality. I think as a hobby, what we have is people want to. We're not keeping fish out; we're keeping water quality. That's the main factor, and that's what I learned. I'm quite new to fish keeping. I've only got 2 years in it. I bet everyone on this this live stream's got more time on it than me. But I learned very fast how to keep water good. If I needed softer water, I'd collect rainwater. If I needed hard water, I'd buy coral or aragonite or whatever to buff the water up. I've tried all sorts. I've tried chicken egg shells. I used to make boiled eggs and I'd keep all the shells together and try and dissolve that in water to buff the pH and stuff like that. And everyone's got their own experience when they're keeping fish. Like, well, I had fluval stratum and it killed everything in a day because it were ammonia spiking, or I had crushed coral in there and I was keeping, whatever in it, black water fish in there, and they all died in 10 seconds. We had tetras in there, neon tetras in there, they didn't like it. And everyone's got their own experience of fish keeping. I mean, everyone's got their own balance. Like, this tank's balanced out pretty well. My front room tank's balanced out pretty well. But if I did the same things to what I do to these tanks, the CO2, the coral, the shift in water parameters, or even over a day, like 24 hours, if I drop CO2 on one of them tanks, what's bare, the pH is just going to just basically go down to like 5. If I drop coral in it, it's going to go up to 7. And we've all got our own like bits of experience going on there. So yeah, I agree with you with the arguments. It's not great. what are the 4 coras I have? So red laser, I've got in this tank here. I've got the albino, the peppered. I've got the basic ones really. I've got some pandas that I bred myself, the peppered that I bred myself, and the bronze that I bred myself. And then I think there's some albino. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that's what's in there. But I tend to breed the easy cories because they sell fast. I can breed a lot. So pandas are the best ones for me breeding. So I started off with 5 and I bred 60 from a small 20 litre tank with a spawning mop in it. I've actually got some of them fry growing out actually in a tank. I've got about 30 of them guys still left. And there's some in here as well, and my other tank in there. Rob's just saying I use mostly active soils on my Cardinera tanks. pH around 5.5, that's really low. Like, I'm not used to them 5 point. This is the thing with the shrimp guys. The low pH, like that 5.5, and the temperature. When you guys are saying, oh yeah, I keep my tanks at like 22 degrees, it's just bizarre. Whereas I keep my rainbows at 6.5. Yeah, 6.5. The thing is with me, like, I'm very out of the norm. So like, I've got rainbows here. This tank's got 7 pH. The hardness is nearly dead. But I've got loads of plants in there. No air's pumping into this tank. And these guys are all right. But if you look at their wild habitat, they should be hitting nearly 8 pH. Basically a cichlid tank of rainbow. So you'd be like 7.5 to 8 pH. Really, really hard water. Whereas the angelfish would be really soft. You know, you're talking like 6.5 soft water. And I go out the norms. So like now I've got a mini musk turtle with a ghost knife. That was my latest video that I've just put on my YouTube channel. But no one ever sort of says, oh, I've got South American cichlids. So I've got 2 massive Oscars, if you've been watching my channel, Ghost and Phantom. They're my pets. I've had them for about a year and a half. They're absolutely massive. I think Ghost nearly 14 inch now. But I've got them with Malawi cichlids. So Ghost and Phantom in the wild, they're a 6.5 pH. The Malawi cichlids should be about 8, big hardness. But I'm very much on the Corey McElroy type of vibe, where I think most of the fish that we touch in the hobby are bred in captivity. So all the fish that I've got, like these guys here, have been bred in my water. So them Bozeman rainbows that are right there, that should be in 7 pH to 8, and really hard water, have never seen hard water or that sort of pH. They've been born and bred in 6.5 Yorkshire water with no hardness. So, and they're happy as Larry. Look at the colours on them. They look beautiful, do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of the fish that we touch in the hobby, especially in the UK, they've all been bred in, you know, similar situations where they've come from a hobbyist or a factory sort of breeding facility, and they've never actually seen the wild. And I think this is what I put on the, I've just had I put a video up the other day when I put the ghost knife in with a turtle. And I sort of said on the comments, it's like saying, on the description, I said, it's like saying that a Yorkshireman can't live in Florida, because we all adapt at the end of the day. If I wanted to move to Jamaica tomorrow, as albino as I am, and I'm burnt to death because I've been working outside, I will still adapt to the Jamaican weather, and I'll still live and eat their food. You know, like, that's the way that people adapt. And I think the fish are the same way, in the same respect. You know, if you've got a fish that's supposed to be in this 8 pH persona, whatever, or the shrimp that are good for soft water, you know, I think people take it to extremes and they want to argue, and that fish shouldn't live there and it shouldn't do that. And these, it's like these plants here. There's some from the Amazon River, there's some from there, there's some from, you know, all over the world. This tank's all over the world, the fish, the plants, everything. But they all live in harmony in that 7 pH. There's no difference in water quality to the plants and the fish, but they all live in harmony, like the full thing's working. And I think it's because the hobby's gone on for so long, and it's been years and years of, you know, like breeding and stuff like that from hobbyists. The plants, they've never seen where they actually come from, you know, in the Amazon River or South America, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, where we all collect, we all want to go and get wild fish and stuff like that, but they've never actually been in that situation. So I think The pH doesn't really matter to me. I never really test for pH. My main concern is ammonia. Ammonia is the one that I look out for in my fish room. Ammonia and nitrite, anything that's poisonous to the fish. Because at the end of the day, if I walk into Chernobyl, I'm going to die. But if I walk into Jamaica, I'm going to be fine. You know, I'm going to be hot, but I'm not going to die. And we're looking for the poisonous factors of the water quality. So the ammonia, the nitrites, the nitrate, and that's the killer for the hobby. Anything else is just, you know, by the pH doesn't matter, the temperature doesn't really matter, as long as you're sort of keeping them at tropical temperatures. You know, if you're keeping them in a range from like 25 to like 30 degrees, depending on the species. You know, you don't want to keep Bosemani rainbows at 30 degrees for too long, because they're going to grow fast, eat too much, and they're going to die quick. But if you keep them at like 26 degrees, 27 degrees, they're going to grow well, they're going to breed well for you. You know, you don't want to outburn them, and you don't want them too cold, because the metabolism's going to slow down. It's just like anything else, you know. But yeah, the pH and stuff like that really doesn't bother me. The hardness doesn't bother me. The nitrites, nitrate, the poisonous factors of the water, then that's where I look at. I'm down for a trip to Peru whenever you're ready, Rob. 100%. I'd love that. Them Corey, did you ever watch the Aquarium Corp videos to Peru? They were awesome. Yeah, red laser pH. I'm not with you on the pH. For shrimp, yes. I've backtracked here a bit. So Rob's saying about the Caridina shrimp. Yeah, so the shrimp, I'd say pH is a problem with shrimp, but for fish keeping, maybe not so much. But yeah, shrimp's a different subject, and I'm not all up on shrimp, so I don't really have a say with shrimp. Bloody hell, Marie, if Haley sees a spider in this house, she literally turns it. She's throwing slippers about. Yeah, I'm an overfeeder too. Yeah, Rob. Them were I tell you something, master breeder Dean. I've never seen so many fish, like baby fish. I've got a good fish room. Like Jeff Pelham always says to me, "Your room's going off. Can't believe how many baby fish you've got." But I specialise, you've got shrimp and stuff like that. My thing that I've got into fish keeping for is breeding. So I want to breed as many fish as I can, as quickly as I can, to basically make money. But yeah, I've got tanks that I've got fish in, but I've never seen like Master Dean Tweedle. I actually spoke to him on Instagram. So I had him on Instagram, I sent him a few messages, and he got back to me pretty quick actually. And he said to me, I was talking to him about breeding German rams, German blue rams. I said, I can't get the knack of German blue rams. It's driving me nuts. And he said to me on a text message, he said, Dave, basically what you need to do is, you're doing everything correct, but you need to up the temperature. So I took his advice. I said, look, right, I'll do the temperature thing. And he said to me, he goes, get it up to 83 Fahrenheit. So I cranked up my tank, so pretty much boiling. And I'm like, I don't know about this. It's crazy sort of temperature. It's like discus temperature. Anyway, so I did the 82 Fahrenheit and the fish bred. Like straight away, I had like the next day I had eggs on the slate in the cup bit. Like, what the hell? So I pulled the eggs. I texted him back and said, Dean, I've got the eggs. He's like, get them in meth blue, get an air stone on it, leave it 5 days. They're probably not going to be fertile. See how you get on. So I texted him back. 5 days have passed. I goes, right, Dean, I've done the egg thing, right. I goes, they're all going white. He went, right, sack them off, wash it off, and start again. So I did it again, and I managed to get some. I got the wigglers, and we were talking me through it. It's took me like 2 years to do it, but I've managed to get a tank, and it's all about temperature with rams. You've got to get them right up there, like real hot. My fish room's like 28 degrees on a normal day, and the only tank heaters that are on is the ram tanks. Like right now, that it's like 32 degrees in that tank. You can put your fingers in it, and it's warm. You know, it's like a warm tank. But yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I get that, Rob. But you based his room out. He's got a good fish room. Like I'd love to do in my fish room. I've got the heating element going on. I need to get some extraction going. I was talking to, is it GB Shrimps or something, a couple of weeks ago. He's got loads of knowledge because I was talking to him about insulating. It's my first fish room as well, about insulating the room, and we talked about polystyrene blocks and all this sort of stuff. So I've got the heating bit going up. Like the room's so hot, it's crazy. It's like really humid, like Florida. I'm trying to sort out some extraction, but I want to sort out the way Dean Tweedle does the auto water change thing with the bucket that's converted into this mad siphon thing with the manifolds everywhere. I'd love to try and do that. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I've got those crebensis were just they were breeding too much, too heavy. Yeah, high temps. Rob just saying there about high temps for black rams. GB is Rob's friend. Yeah, yeah. Is GB? What's GB's name? Glenn. Yeah, Glenn. So is he local to you, Rob? Bromance buddies, Marie says. I thought it was Southern. I thought it was Southern, Glenn. Yeah, I think I've got him on Facebook, Marie. He's got a bit of a shop, I think, hasn't he? I think someone said to me, he goes, when Glenn does it, he does it properly, like top dollar air conditioning unit and all sorts. Like he's got the proper thing going on. Oh, he's near Birmingham, yeah. Nice. Yeah, Brum's about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours from me, something like that, 2.5 hours. Because I'm on the Manchester side of Hood, so no, I didn't watch the live Marie, no. Yeah, he's got. When I was talking to him, Rob, he was saying about because I was looking into one of them, the Mitsubishi aircon units. Because basically, I want the fish room um, to be self-heating without the heaters in the water. So I mentioned to Glenn about getting one of these Mitsubishi aircon units, and they also said about doing some insulation. So when I was working at the time, I'm working in a house at the moment. It's like worth, I don't know, 5 million quid or something. It's mental. It's got like 19 bathrooms, swimming pool. It's massive. And I'm obviously floor and wall tiler by trade. So when I work with the plumbers a lot, and the plumbers were unpacking all these like taps and shower screens, and every time they opened a box, they had loads of polystyrene around these shower screens. I was like, every time they opened a box, I would pack in the car with like massive boards of polystyrene, and I'm like, that'll come in for like insulating the fish room. So like in the roof, in the ceiling of the fish room, there's like probably, I don't know, maybe 40 mil thick polystyrene, and I've done the wall. All the walls are foam insulated, and then I've done the flooring, that click flooring with foam insulation as well. So Glenn was sort of talking me through it bit by bit, but I didn't really know him. I was just sort of like catching up on live streams and like texting him when I could, you know. But we were on about doing all sorts. But yeah, you can tell he's into gadgets. Yeah, so you caught up with Kingspan board, mate. Yeah, yeah. So if you guys are ever this way, you know, call in, definitely. You'll have to get Rob. You'll have to get me on Instagram. I've got Horizon Fish Keeping on Instagram. If you inbox me on there, we can catch up or something. You know, we'll have a bit of a meet up or something. Be awesome. Yeah, so the problem I've got in my fish room is the humidity is absolutely insane. Like, it's so hot in there. Yeah, come up, Marie. Definitely come up. We'll empty it drive. You've got somewhere to park. Definitely. There's loads of spots up here. Because where I live in West Yorkshire, I'm near like a really nice little towns and villages and stuff. Don't use Instagram. That's a shame. Do you talk to Arnold and Jeff on, what's it called, Marie, that site? I can't remember what it's called now. Just a van reel. Yeah, come up, Marie. If you're ever up this way, we'll do some fish shop tours and stuff. It'll be awesome. I'm probably about the same from you, Rob, to be honest. Hull from here is like 45 minutes away, and it's not even that. 50 minutes top end. Rob is on Facebook. I need to get hold of you, Marie, and Rob on Facebook. I hadn't set up a Horizon Fish Keeping Facebook. I need to set one up, I think. I've got like a personal page and a work page. I'll tell you what to do, because there's only like 7 people in this chat. I think everyone's pretty sound in here. If you go on to DPL Tiling Huddersfield, that's my business page for my job. If you go on there, and I'll pick up your private pages or whatever from there off my own private page. So it's DPL Tiling Huddersfield. That's my business page, and then I'll pick you up if you follow that, and then I'll find you on there, and then I'll pick you up on my private page then. Pick me up on where? So Rob, 100%. It's easier to find me if you look for my business page, because it's got there's a million of my name, but my business page, because it's DPL Tiling Huddersfield, it's very rare. Like, that's just like a one-off. So if you pick us up on there on Facebook, and I'll try and get hold of you from a private page from that. Plus, I have loads of randomers on there, so you won't be me. I'm joking. Cheers, Rob. Nice one. Just look for the handsome chap in the DPL Tiling hoodie. That's what you need to look for. Yeah, we'll do WARF if you want, Rob. I fancy that. I'll try and get in contact with him to do a fish shop tour, and we can just like double it. We'll both get on it. Cheers, Marie. Thank you. I'll try and get you on there tonight or whatever, and you should be able to. I don't know if there's like a link actually. That's my actual page, but I'll find you on there anyway, both of you, and we'll get in contact. And hopefully we can, we'll meet up, whatever. And if I'm down your way in the beautiful West Country, then you'll have to sort us out with a bit of a pass for fish shop, Marie. It's Murray Mint. It's been really good. I didn't think I'd get this many people on my live stream. I know it's only been, you know, what I think max we had in were like 21, but that's crazy for first live stream. Yeah, definitely, Rob. We'll double up and we'll get it going. Thing is, like, you know, we can if we can try, I'll try and get permission to film there, and that's the hardest part. Once you get permission, you're in. Have you ever done a fish shop tour of Wharf before? I was saying I'll be on for 10 minutes. It'll be a test. I've been on for 105 minutes and 39 seconds exactly. But it's nice to do one because I've been wanting to do a live stream for ages. I didn't even know. I thought you had to have like 1,000 subscribers to do a live stream. I think I'm at like 760 or something, maybe. Talk fish and people connect. Yeah, it's a good hobby to have, Rob. Like, it's the thing is, people are so nice. I like. Yeah, you need 50. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Maria. I thought it were 1,000. I don't know why. It's like the community posts. I've never done a community post. I've always just done like a pre-recorded video, edited it, and then sent it out. I think I've got like 200 videos now that I've posted, and loads. I used to do loads of shorts and stuff, but shorts weren't doing me any favors. A video on the slide. I do that all the time. I know how copyright works. I know it's a pain in the ass. So I've done like 6 fish shop tours. The last one that I did, you know, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but the one with the old traditional phone box, that one were a proper sly one. And I ended up going to Fish Room, and it were like a little shed at back of a garden centre. And there were like one guy, and he was so keen to catch me out. He like kept standing really close. I had my phone like by my hip, video of the tetras and stuff. It's one of them, isn't it? You're at 73 subs. That's crazy, Rob. I thought you had loads more subs. Shots are going all, yeah. It's the way you do the format. So when I first started YouTube, I used to do the shorts all the time, and I gained loads of subscribers. But then the minute I started doing the long format videos, so I started doing like everyone says if it's under 10 minutes, people will watch. But when you get the YouTube Studio, you can record a video, and you can think it's your best video you've ever done. I've done it before. I've done like a brine shrimp hatcher, Zist, whatever. And it's been like 9 minutes long, and the best editing I've ever done in my life. It's perfect. The video's perfect. It's got like 73 views, and I've been like, what? That's crazy. But then I've done like a 10-minute video, a 15-minute video on some absolutely nuts, like, oh, this is my angel fish. He's called Derek, and he's beautiful. And then all of a sudden, you've got like 3,000 views on it. It's nuts. I don't get it. Relate to YouTube part, yeah. Well, everyone's joining the Bandcamp because there's people like MD who are making millions of pounds off it. You know, like everyone wants to. I mean, even me, like I love watching YouTube. I love being on live streams. I love doing the videos, and I've never done any video editing before in my life. I've never touched a camera. I'm really shit with technology. I've never really been into fish keeping up until 2 years ago. And I just found that little niche where there's like them group of people. I started watching Corey McElroy, Dean's Fish Room, Keep Fish Simple, and I loved watching them. And then all of a sudden I've got this tank and I've got plants in it, and now I've got Fish Room, and it just like escalates really quickly, the hobby. It's like Jeff says, the addiction, it's crackers. And then I started doing the fish shop tours because I saw him on like Corey's channel. Fish shop tour, he had 60,000 views on it. So I did my first one, and that was the first big hit that I ever had on YouTube, where like there was so many people messaging me, and the video took off. Like I used to do like these build your own CO2, and this is my fish tank. I've got 3 plants from Tropica, and I was doing them for like a year. I did my first fish shop tour that I did. It might have been like a Maiden and Aquatics. I can't really remember which one it was now. The first one I did, I like rough edited it on some editor thing that had like the watermark on it and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden, it was like 8,000 views overnight, and I'm like, what the hell? And I went from like 100 subscribers to like 400 subscribers. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So that I was like, I need to do more fish shop tours. So every town that I hit now, I'm just like, it was my partner's birthday, and we went to York. We rented a boat and stuff, and it was mint. But the whole time, I was just like Googling which is the closest fish shop so I could do it to her. And I'm like, I can't really do one because it's a birthday and stuff, but I really wanted to. Marie, you've got so many good tanks, I know you have, and you need to produce more videos. I spent less than 2 minutes on a short, and it got over 7,000 views. Nice. How to cycle a tank, that's a good video. See, there's certain things like when I was looking at doing YouTube videos, I used to think to myself, if I was new to the hobby, so like how to cycle a tank, what fish should I buy from a beginner, I've done all them. Like if you look at my channel, I've got 200 videos, 250 videos, whatever, I've got loads of them. Brine shrimp hatches, the first time I bred plecos, all that sort of stuff. There's so many niches in it though. If you was like average Joe with your 2 kids, and your 2 kids want a cold water fish, and you walk into a shop, you're going to buy like a little tank and a fish, and then what you're going to do, you're going to Google it, right? So this is how I found the niche, where if you Google how to cycle a tank or why am I fish dying, the first thing that pops up is a little bar at the top of Google page that's got videos. Like you can scroll across them, you can pick which one. So that's one way of doing it. How many times should you feed your fish? What plants can I keep in an aquarium? That's good. The main one that I always found were really successful for me was how to breed Corydoras. Because what happens is with Corydoras is you'll have your average Joe, say Mrs. Smith goes in, Mr. and Mrs. Smith go in, and they buy a 20 litre tank from Pets at Home, and they buy, I don't know, 10 albino cories, right, for the tank. So they take it home, set it up, they put 10 albino cories in the tank. A week later, when the tanks started to cycle, them albino cories will start putting eggs on the glass. So they'll be like, what the hell is that? I've got these cories, they've just bred in my tank, I found these eggs on my glass. So they'll Google it, Corydora fish laying eggs. So as that comes up, that's where the little videos come up, and that's where I'm getting big hits. So I did a Panda Corydora video, which Pets at Home sell. So Pets at Home are nationwide. They sell pandas, bronze, peppered, and albino cories. So if you put any video that's got them 4 fish on it, how to breed them, what do their eggs look like, how to feed them, you will get hits on YouTube. So when I did the Panda Corydora breeding video, I was expecting it to get like, I don't know, 500 views maybe, because we're a new channel. That video did like 10,000 views. It was ridiculous because it's such a common fish. People were just getting hits on that Google search. And when I looked into the analytics of it all, like 99.9% of them views that I got was from Google search. And what it is the cories have laid eggs, are panicking, like, what the hell is this all over my glass? So they're Googling the fish, and that's how they're getting the views on there. Yeah, I do the same, Marie, to be fair. I spend loads of time watching videos. A lot of people do that, Rob. They start on reptiles, and then they go into the aquatics, because a lot of people have the terrariums and the like tarantulas and stuff and all that stuff, and lizards. Red Liz said, Maria, consider 100 views on a short a successful video, which I do as well. Like, I mean, if you're getting a lot of views on a short, then I think your channel could do really well, Marie. Like, you're a nice girl and that. your fish tanks are mint. You do really good if you did some long format videos, short format videos. Everyone loves Coreys, I agree with that. Them Venezuelans that you've got, no, yeah, orange Venezuelans in it. They're absolutely awesome. I've been looking for some up north, but I just can't find any good ones. Like I found loads that are like rough colours and really faded, but not like the really bright ones like you've got. I bred over 1,000 Coreys, never. See, this is it, Rob. If you need to start getting your videos out. This is what I learnt about YouTube as well, because like I've got a tank in there now. It's like a little plastic tank. You probably saw it earlier on in live stream. I've got about 100 betters in there, and I haven't videoed any of it. But if you go into like Keeping Fish Simple, it's got like 1.8 million views on breeding betters, and better fish as a niche, like that's on its own thing of fish keeping. You get saltwater, tropical, and betters. Like betters is its own thing. It's like there's like better people that just keep 20 tanks of betters, or they breed betters, or they've got these like micro aquascapes where they've just got a better fish in there. So that's one to do. No problem, Marie. I know we need to promote Rob a little bit on these live streams. I think anyone seen this live stream, and there's only 4 of us now. I think Red Laser, Marie, and Rob, and someone else. Probably Haley. Yeah, you just need to start making videos, Rob. Best thing to do is just get a hard drive and start recording everything. Literally, if you feed a fish, record it. If just anything, just record it. And that's the problem I was making, because when I was breeding all these fish, I wasn't making the videos to go with them, and I should do really. Like I've got all these rainbows and stuff, and I just never recorded it. I'm watching on 2 channels. Cheers, Bree. Thank you. You're a diamond, absolute diamond. That's cool. I don't know what this does to my analytics. That's a problem. Like I never wanted to do a live stream because I didn't know how it works on the views and stuff and the watch time. So like I don't know if this is good from watch time or not, or what. I'm just going to be 1 minute, guys. Please stay tuned. I'll be 1 second. back again. I'm going to come on the camera, I think. My camera's a little bit fuzzy. There we go. Hello. Minimum 6 hours. My camera's a little bit, I don't know what's going on with it. I've probably got loads of sand in it from work. It's hard trying to read and do the thing at the same time. I'm watching on 2 accounts. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Thank you, Marie. That's brilliant. How we doing, Rob? It's not my usual. To be honest, right, I'm going to be totally honest with you. We're having a couple of beers tonight because I finished the job today and I don't have to be back in work until Monday. So, a couple of beers and a live stream. Why not? Are you guys going to be on Jeff's on Wednesday? Alright for some. Oh yeah, Haley's saying alright for some because she's got work tomorrow. I use my TV to read the chat and phone to like. Yeah, I do the same, Rob, to be honest. I watch it on telly and then I'll just text on my phone. Nearly weekend, why not? Yeah, fair enough. Right, I'm probably going to wrap it up, guys, to be honest. It's 12:15 at night. But thank you very much for staying in. It's been mint, really good. And we'll sort that out, Rob. Hopefully I can pick you guys up on the Facebook thing. Yeah. Call it a night. But thank you very much for staying in, Marie. It's been awesome. So cheers for being there, and thank you. It's been a rough ride for me. I've been trying to sort out all sorts. Internet connections and dead batteries and all sorts, but yeah. Right, have a good one, and hopefully we'll catch you soon. Peace.